Hello everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through on how to set up your website, what we're going to be calling your digital portfolio. So the first thing that I want you to do is go ahead and open a new tab. And on the top right, you're going to see what we call the waffle. Go ahead and click on that and go ahead and open up your Google Drive, which is this triangle here. There are more than one way of opening your Google Drive, but I'm just going to show you that's one way. One of the things I want you to do first, if you have not already done this, you should make a new folder for this class. You should actually make a folder for each one of your classes you're taking this year so that you can organize your drive so that you don't have a bunch of stuff just kind of thrown in here all jumbled up where you can't find it. So go ahead and click on New, and we're going to click on Folder. And then go ahead and make a folder that says Ceramics 2020/2021 for this school year, and hit Create. And then I'm going to go ahead and double click on that folder. So click twice to open that folder. And then I'm going to click on New. And down at the bottom, you'll see more options. And then you're going to click on Google Sites. And this is going to create a new site for you. First thing we want to do is go ahead and title this site. So you're going to title your site with your first name and last name and the word portfolio. As you can see, my first, last name, and the word portfolio are all capitalized, which is called title case. Be sure that you capitalize each thing. Once you press enter, you will see that the title is going to pop up in the top left corner of your screen there. So again, make sure that it is spelled correctly. Otherwise, when you go back and try to search for this, if you can't find your website, you're not going to be able to find it if it's not spelled correctly. The next thing that we're going to do is, this is our home page. So this is the page that people are going to land on when they come to our website. So we want to go ahead and title this. So again, you're going to put your first name and last name. Again, make sure your first and last name are capitalized. When you are done, go ahead and hit enter, and it's going to take you down below your name. Up here, you'll see a drop-down menu. Right now it says normal text. I want you to go ahead and click that, and I want you to go ahead and click on heading. And then we also see that right now the text is on the left side. We want to center this. So go ahead and click on the lines here, and we want to justify the center. So this is the second option, and this is going to center your text. The next thing that we want to do is go ahead and put the title of your class. And we also want to put the school year. And then the title is done. So this is your home page. The next thing that we want to do is down below here in this white area, we want to go ahead and add in, we're going to go ahead and add in a template. So if you'll see some different options here onto the right. So go ahead and make sure that you're on insert, and you're going to see these different layouts here. The one that we're going to choose is the one on the top left. You'll see a picture and then a title and a text box. So you can do this two ways. You can either drag it or you can just click it and it will pop up right here. Okay, so this is going to be our home page. We are going to be working on an artist bio here. We're not doing it today, but you can go ahead and add the title, which is about the artist. Again, it is title case, so about is capitalized and artist is capitalized. And then you can go ahead and leave this text box empty and go ahead and leave the picture empty for now. You will be adding a photo later on, and we're going to be adding your artist bio later on. That is going to be an assignment that we are going to be doing in the upcoming weeks. So that is all we need for our home page. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to click on Pages. And you can see we have a home page. We need to now add another page. Down here at the bottom, there's a plus sign. So please click on the plus, and we're adding a new page. This page is going to be called Reflections. Again, make sure that the word is capitalized, capital R, and make sure it is spelled correctly, and then click Done. So there you have, this is your next page. Here's your menu. You have Home and Reflections. You can see that it's titled here with Reflections. The next thing that we're going to do is go back to the Insert tab, and we're going to choose that same layout that we chose. So this top, the one on the top left here, again, just double click on that, and we're going to go ahead and add this. This is going to be Reflection 1. And then again, we are going to be adding a photo, and we're going to be adding a paragraph later on. The only thing that you need to add to this reflection is we need to make sure that we have a caption underneath our photo. You will see the photo box here, and then you will also see there is a blue box around the entire content. We want to actually click in this little space between the photo and the edge of the box here. If you double click here, you'll see it will bring up a little window that has these options. Please click on the blue T's in the center of the box, and that's going to add a text box. Here we want to add the words title, and we also want to add size. So every image that you put onto your reflections and onto your website should have a title for your piece and the size of your piece. You want to make sure that you describe that. When we go to add another reflection, you can actually do this right now. I just want to show you. If you see that, I'll show you, you need to click somewhere in the box and so that you have the blue line around this entire content box. Once your content box is outlined with this blue line, you'll see these options on the left are going to pop up. What I want you to do is go ahead and click on the one that looks like two squares on top of each other. Go ahead and click on that, and now you will see that you can just duplicate the entire thing. You do not have to format it. You do not have to add that text box. You're just going to duplicate that. Go ahead and change this one to say Reflection 2. And then we're going to do the same thing. Go ahead and click on the two boxes again, and we're going to duplicate one more time, and we're going to change this to Reflection 3. So that is going to be our reflections page. Go ahead and go back to pages, and we are going to add one more. So go ahead and come down to the bottom where there's a plus sign. And this is going to be our gallery. You can call this two different things. You can either call it gallery, or you can also call it portfolio. It is up to you which title you would like to give your page. So those are your two options. Again, make sure they are spelled correctly and capitalized. So I'm going to go ahead and choose gallery. Again, there it is. It's capitalized, spelled correctly. And then I'm going to go back to insert. And for this page, what I want to choose, I'm going to go ahead and choose this one that's down here at the bottom. You'll see it has 4 little pictures and it has 4 little captions under it. Go ahead and click that. So this is going to be where you're going to have all of the images of your work from the entire year. What I want you to do is go ahead and you can keep these text boxes if you want to, because you can put the titles of your work underneath. If you do not want these text boxes, go ahead and click on them and just click on the little trash can here. So I'm going to delete them because I don't want to have the titles. Okay, and I wanted you to notice actually what I did really quick. Do you see how this chooses the whole thing? We don't want to delete the whole thing. We just want to click on the text box. So make sure only the text box is selected. So now I just have 4 pictures. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this now. Don't duplicate it before you delete those boxes, or you're going to have to delete 12 or 16 of them. Go ahead and just delete the 4. And then now you can go ahead and copy this. And I want you to go ahead and copy it 4 times. So you should have 16 boxes. And now you have your website basically set up. This is everything that you need to do. Other things that you can do is you can actually change the images at the top here. So you can go to change image and you can put different images at the top here. Another thing that you can do once you're done is you can actually change the theme of your website. So say you want to look at some different themes, you can choose the theme, you can change the color, and this will change all of your pages. If you do decide to change the picture at the top here, just so you know, it won't change it on all your pages, so you'll have to do each page. Okay, so just make sure this is your ceramics portfolio. If you are in art or photography or another class as well, you can actually add another page and title it Fine Art or Photography, and you can actually put a gallery of those images here if you would like to. Make sure that the images that you choose have something to do with ceramics, and make sure that they are appropriate for class. So that is all I'm going to show you today. I'm going to post another video on how to share your URL, and I'm also going to post another video on how to start reflection number 1. So if you have any questions, just re-watch the video and hopefully ask me any questions. All right, so good luck, and I will see you soon.